Hello everybody, this is Pat with Villain Views, and today we are reviewing a store called Movies and Games Galore in Houston, Texas. And this store was a little bit interesting. It was packed with product. It wasn't just the cleanliest store I'd ever seen, but it also was pretty organized, and it looked like they had done their best to try to keep it up. I think these folks get a lot of foot traffic. They had some unique like every little section was kind of themed. So they had like a horror section, they had a I think they did have a My Little Pony now that I think about it, and then they had a Hello Kitty section, they had a Pokemon section, music, lots of collector's edition movies while we were there, some that we hadn't seen before, which I thought was interesting. They did have a good selection of video games. It wasn't all just crazy readily available, and they had done some stuff with the video games I thought was a little interesting. They kept the discs inside the boxes, but they taped the boxes shut, so I guess you couldn't just open it and steal the disc out and run out. But I still think it's pretty interesting that they kept the discs in the boxes for the disc games. They did have some rare video game attachments. They had a Game Boy e-reader for the e-reader Pokemon cards, and it's been a little while since we saw one of those in person. They did have a little anime section there. The staff seemed a little disconnected. It was kind of just doing a job for these folks, wasn't just enjoying working at a gaming store. And I get it, it was a little late and they're probably tired, so I completely get it. You can't be 100% all the time. But they did have some good selections. We did have a couple pickups here. They have a section for rare games up at the front, which I got a little bit of a video of, not too terribly much. And they also had card seal product behind the counter. They had some ETBs, which I thought was interesting. Didn't have a binder for cards here. They did have some N64, Game Boy games. I will say the probably regular customers they have in here were probably the only thing that we had any serious problem with. I had a gentleman who was just kind of all up in my space when I was here, and he didn't work here. He was just a customer of the store, but they kind of came in and left pretty quickly. So without that piece, I would say that it was a good experience overall. We gave them a 3.5 out of 5, making this an irregular plunder. Thank you guys for watching.